che. Ziggy ziggy zagaze. Fanya harusi ya kishe. Ziggy ziggy zagaze. Fanya upus mpaka che. Ziggy ziggy zagaze. Fanya harusi ya kishe. Ziggy ziggy zagaze. Fanya upus mpaka che. Ziggy ziggy zagaze. Fanya harusi ya kishe. Ziggy ziggy zagaze. Fanya upus mpaka che. Ziggy ziggy zagaze. Fanya harusi ya kishe.
What's happening, beautiful people? You are tuned into the Tuchapiane show with your girl, Sonia Pinto. It is a beautiful, beautiful day, man. And I have a beautiful guest who is here with me. I have the queen of drill.
You know it's popping.
Dyana Chords.
Yes.
Kim Jong Chords.
Yes.
How you doing, baby girl?
I'm good. You?
I'm good. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling amazing.
Yeah?
Excited.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'd want to know, this Kim Jong Chords.
Yeah.
Ilitokea wapi?
I love the Chinese culture so much. So
Yeah?
I just felt like I needed to take a Chinese name for myself, you know?
Yeah? I love it.
Hi, thank you.
You grew up in Kisum City?
Yeah, part of my childhood.
Part of your childhood.
Yeah.
How was it like?
It was the village, yo. It
Yeah?
was boring.
It was boring?
Of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love. So you started music
Yeah.
technically in high school.
Yeah.
When you stumbled upon Big Beat Studio.
Yeah, exactly.
Ebu tuambie how this came about.
Actually, I walked into studio by mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for another place, and then I walked in and I'm seeing Calligraph Johns, and I'm like, yo,
Hey.
how weird. The first time you enter into a studio, you find Calligraph.
You meet the OG.
Yeah, and I ran out. I was like, yo, what's happening? And it's like, yo, call that girl. We'll bring her here. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here you are at Big Beat Studio,
Uh-huh.
and you record a couple of songs.
Yeah.
And this is how Wakadinali stumbled upon your music.
Yeah, exactly.
Ilikuwaje?
They were like, okay, when they first had me, they were so excited. So they hollered me and they're like, yo, you do you know how talented you are? And I'm like, yo, what's happening? Like, I didn't know how talented I was.
Yeah.
So they were like so excited, and they were like, we have to get you in the studio and we do something.
Yeah.
So that's how I started like my music career and did my first EP.
Nice.
Yeah.
So your first EP, how many songs did it have? And were you writing your music? Was it hard for you? How did you get your flow?
My first EP, I think lyrically it wasn't hard because I think I was waiting for it for so long.
Yeah.
So when I got the chance to actually record, I was like super excited. I just wanted to finish it.
So is this the first project that we know, the Late Night Nila, or is this like another one?
Oh, this was the first serious project,
The
the
first-
project I was entering the industry with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the Late Night Nila.
Exactly.
Why that name?
You know, when people hear Late Night Nila, they think like something ratchet, but to me
Yeah.
it was like, you know, I felt like there was so much happening, and I used to pray a lot. So for Late Night Nila, it was just like a reflection of how I used to pray at night, kneeling. Not the other kneeling.
Not the other
guys.
kneeling at night.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite song from that project and why?
Oh my God, they're all my babies. I think I'd go with Gagula Gugu featured Domani Munga, because
yeah?
that's what everyone felt, and I also felt it like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd want to talk about your flow and how you incorporate other languages into your music. Why are you doing bilingual music, and how did you get and come about with your flow?
I feel like from my childhood, I used to listen to a lot of like international artists. So I kind of just felt like I needed to incorporate that and include like a larger fan base. I'm not doing this just locally because like I see myself being an international artist, and I need to fit my other fan base, the other international fan base, into my music by adding their language, you know. Yeah.
Your parents, are they supportive? Or were they, you know what, she is doing her thing and we support?
At first they were like, nah, man, this isn't it, yo. Just stop. And you know the type of music I'm doing. No parent wants to see their child doing such ratchet music.
Even the videos are
exactly.
quite.
So it was conflicting, but I kept on doing it, and they saw like they couldn't stop me, so they just had to let me do it. Yeah.
So there's a karuma that people say that you are a stripper.
Oh my gosh,
is this true or not?
Oh my gosh, I'm not. But if I wasn't an artist, I think I'd be in the strip club.
So why are people saying that you're a stripper? Where did this story come from?
I think it's my Instagram.
It's your IG?
My IG is ratchet. It's crazy.
So here you are, you get together with Wakadinali. How was it for you working with them? I know, first of all, you didn't know of them.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know who they were. They knew me, but I didn't know them.
Yeah.
So at first, working with them, it was pressure. They put a lot of pressure. They were like, there's so many female artists out here, so you have to put pressure. They really mentored me into the business. So like, I thank them a lot. Yeah.
Nice. Now, being in, I don't know, because a lot of people thought that you guys were together, you were part of the Zoza Nation.
Yeah.
Was this true, or were you an independent artist from the get-go, but you were just working with them?
From the get-go, like when they first met me, they just gave me a contract of, we do one EP together.
Okay.
So after that one EP, the late night Nila, we parted ways. Yeah.
Nice. So for me, the first time I heard about you, or I saw a video, and I was like, who is this shorty? This was Homeboys.
Exactly.
And you came through, and those bars, how did it make you feel, especially because it went viral?
Yeah, it was
How did
crazy.
you feel?
Let me tell you, like that day, I wasn't supposed to freestyle. Like I wasn't even supposed to be like there.
Yeah.
So when it went viral, I was shocked because I didn't expect it to go viral. Honestly, I was like, this is so whack. Like that rap was so whack to me.
And this was 3 years ago.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So you did not come prepared. You are just taking your people.
I was like, let me just go on radio and see what happens, and then that happened. So it's just God's plans. You never know.
Yeah. So the traction was good.
It was amazing. I didn't
amazing.
expect it. It was shocking. Yeah.
Nice. So here we have you doing your first performance at Boiler Room.
Yeah.
Now at this point you only have 2 songs.
Exactly.
You've been given a set of like an hour to perform.
Yeah.
Umeambiwa, by the way, you have to perform for 1 hour.
Yeah.
So you talk about doing 13 songs in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
How?
It was crazy. I think there was just a fire burning in me at that point because I felt like there were so many other female artists getting jail opportunities and they weren't even doing jail. So when they gave me this opportunity, I was like, I'm going to kill this showrace. Like, for real. For real. And that time they like told me to perform. I had no catalog, like you said.
Yeah.
So my producer was like, we have to do an album. We have to do an album as soon as possible. So I just got into work immediately.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have songs like Ririma, Bad Girl Riri.
Exactly.
Are we ever gonna get those out? That was just for the show.
Everything is coming out.
Everything is coming out.
There's fire burning in me. I'm bringing all the songs out.
So a lot of people are saying that from 2019 to 2022, you didn't really do much. Is there a reason for this?
I think I was, when that freestyle went viral, I think I wasn't ready to be in the industry. I was just trying things out, and then that happened. So when that happened, I realized, I didn't even have a catalog to put music out, so I had to go back to the studio. Yeah. And then at that time, I was also at like Zoza Nation, and they were telling me I can't release music now because Suicide was doing his album, so we couldn't distract that. So I had to lay low for a minute. Yeah.
So here you are laying low. What were you doing? Were you recording? Were you going to school?
Yeah, I was doing everything. I was going to school, recording, everything. I was everywhere.
Nice. School. Which school and what are you studying?
I was doing music.
You were doing music?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
Music
everything, everywhere.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, just in Tug.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So now I want to talk about Jovi Jove. There's a song
Yeah.
with your name and you're in it.
Yeah.
Was this planned? You had the song and then you're like, I have to be in the music video as well.
Actually, that song I found out about it in a DJ mix. I was like, yo, somebody did a song for me.
Yeah, and titled it Dyana
I
Chords.
didn't know. He probably stumbled on my Instagram and was like, yo, is this a porn star or an artist?
So here we have conflicting things.
Yeah.
When people go to your social media, there is conflicting messages that come about. Does this bother you, or how do you take it?
It excites me.
It excites you?
I want to do more. You know, being my female influencers are like Nikki, Cardi. You know, the way they dress. I want to look like that for deaf. Like, that's the image I'm heading for.
I know, like, Nicki Minaj is one of your favorite.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you can see how she's looking.
Yeah, and I can see how you're looking too, girl, with the hair, with the lashes. I love it.
You.
I love it.
Fine.
Yeah, so I really love your first project.
Thank you.
I feel like you have very dope ass vocals. Sorry, niko na kahoma.
I feel.
But I stumbled upon a cover that you did on your gram.
Yeah.
And you play the guitar.
Yeah.
Yo, girl.
Yo.
We need more of those.
I'm telling you.
So when did you start playing the guitar?
For actually music, I wasn't trapping. I was singing acoustically, playing piano and guitar. But you know, this industry is messed up, yo. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear ratchet things.
You think so?
I feel so. I've been trying to do that, but I get more traction when I say ratchet stuff.
Yeah.
So for me personally.
Yeah.
But I definitely like to do more live performances. Yeah.
Dope. So I feel like you can do both drill and like sort of like R&B and then mesh the two.
Definitely.
Why drill?
Drill, because let me ask you, who's the baddest female rapper in Africa currently?
In Africa?
Yeah.
Woo, that's tough. I don't know.
There's no title for a female rapper. Exactly. And I'm like,
but you have to think.
There's a gap.
There's a gap. There's a gap.
And I'm like, I have to fill that gap. We have to represent the female rap scene, because there's no one representing it in Africa. Yeah,
that is true, and that is what you want to be able to represent and come out.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your first album, River Lake Nylot.
Yeah.
Now this is how I knew you were from Kisumu, because of the name. I was like, I mean, it's only right.
Yeah,
you know, going back to your roots. So I noticed that you only had 2 features.
Yeah.
Timmy Blanco and Brian Simba. Is there a reason for this? Amandio walikuwa tu kasema these are the best in the game.
And let me tell you, getting features in Kenya is so hard. Like people just flex on you so much, so sometimes you just choose to do it on your own and just make it fast before you get people. Because people waste your time.
That is true. So here you have Timmy Blanco, who's I think one of the best in KE, and then you have Brian Simba, who's from Tanzania. How was it working with them?
With Timmy Blanco, it was amazing, but it took time for him to send the verse. That's actually what made me say I want less features, because people take time to bring back the verse. But when he came through, it was amazing. I didn't even know he could sing, yo. He was singing. He raps.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
On artists, who would you want to work with? In Kenya. Acha tuanzie Kenya. Yeah.
Sauti Sol, Octopizo, which shores? Nikita
Kering.
Who else? I'd like to diss Femi One.
So now, actually, that was my next question. You said Femi One is overrated.
Exactly.
Kwa nini?
She got no bars.
She got no bars?
Like her lyrics are lazy.
Really?
Yeah, for real.
So would you do a feature with her? How's that looking? No.
If she hollers at me, I would, but I don't think there's a chance for a feature, man.
For real?
Yeah, we're all competing for one crown. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And you are coming for that
And I'm
crown.
coming for it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's overrated. That's just
You heard it, guys.
yeah, it's true.
So there's a kakaswali here that I saw somewhere, and I was like, I have to ask this girl because it's very interesting. Is it true unafichanga ngoe kwa ngodha?
Kwangoda.
Yes.
Sometimes when I don't have a brown, you know, but when I have a brown, I'd put it in my bra.
But then when you don't have a bright unafichanga
Yeah,
hapo. Is it because of the feds? Ama ni nini?
It's just paranoia, you know. You don't wanna get caught with that.
For real.
Exactly. So it's true.
It's
partially.
true.
Yeah,
It's true.
Yeah.
Goddamn, guys, you heard it right here. I love your style.
Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like it is very creative. It's different. How would you describe it?
I would describe it as a mix of cultures just in one song, you know, because as much, you know, people hear me speaking bilingual and they think I learned that, but no, when it comes to music, I have to, like, I'm so serious about it. I'll actually go research about a language and from Google and hear the Google Translate until I get it. So I'm that serious about mixing the cultures into one song.
Why did you? Okay, so it's because you want yourself to be recognized
Global.
internationally.
Exactly.
This is so interesting.
Yeah.
So here I was thinking, Ushore can speak like 6 languages, but
I wish.
we can say that Google is your best
Google
friend.
is your best friend, man. Make use of it.
Now put me in your shoes when you're writing. How is that process for you?
Wow. For me, I think it's the best way to release, like, energy. Like, when I'm sad,
Yeah.
I feel like that's my go-to, that's my escape route. So when I'm writing, I basically just put my life into it, my feelings into it. And it's not, at first it was hard. You get writer's block, but with practice, it actually starts getting easier. Yeah, as a writer.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You have worked with a bunch of producers, but the one that I kept saying a lot was RS66.
Exactly, yeah.
Is this a person you worked with from the get-go?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was the person who understood, like, my style and saw that, like, this is potential that could blow up in Africa. So it kind of, like, took me under his wing and just mentored me in, like, into the industry. So we hope to get, like, to the Grammys. Yeah.
So is this like your go-to producer?
Exactly, man. I don't think I like working with a lot of producers because producers like forcing you into vibes that you're not into. Yeah,
So we have producers here. What would it take you to do a song with them? What's your vibe? What do you like?
I like serious producers. You know, the producers out here who wanna holla at you and just get other things. Like, they don't wanna get you to do music. They just wanna get with you or something.
Yeah.
But I like serious producers.
Yeah.
If you're serious and you want me to do, like, an album, like, today we do it, we get down with business. That's all it takes.
So here you are, a female, amazing drill artist. And being a female in this industry must be quite hard.
Exactly.
But then also somebody who's like you, who is outspoken, who's out there, like, you are no nonsense. How is this industry for you?
I think you have to fight, man. People will push you back and not give you what you deserve. So you have to fight for it, especially as a female. You have to really prove yourself worthy, because people will just feel like you don't have bars. The only reason why you're being played is because of how you dress or how, But I'm here to prove that we actually have bars, we have lyrics, we have all it takes to compete with the men too.
Yeah. I like that. I like
you.
that. Because, you know, people will look at us, they'll judge us from our socials and not actually get to know us in person.
Exactly.
Does this bother you? Am you're okay with it?
It motivates me. When you don't tell me I can't, don't tell me I'm a woman, I will do it. If you tell me that is what's happening.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
A girl loves tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
There's a tattoo on your ass. It's quite big. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a tiger or it's a tiger.
Yeah.
Why?
I think I was on my rock period. I
Really?
just wanted to, as I was saying, like if I wasn't like a musician, I think I'd probably be a stripper, or something.
yeah.
So I think it's just from also the influence of the movies I watch
Mm-hmm.
and the people I listen to, like Cardi. She's tattooed everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
So yeah, it's basically that.
It's part of you.
Yeah,
And
it's part of the image.
part of the image.
Yeah.
And the image. What image is this?
Personally, I think for me, Nikki kind of set the blueprint for how we should look. Like, personally, for me. So for me, like, Kuzoza as a girl, I feel like you should have that tiny waist, big booty. That was the image that was set, like, as a standard. So that was the image for me.
That was the image for you.
Yeah.
And girl, you got that. I don't know. Did it come naturally? What can you tell us to do
I
so
was
that even
straight.
us?
I had to start working out.
So you do work out.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's
I like
what's
that.
up.
So your routine. Put me in a day of your life. How is it like? What are we doing?
Oh, in my life, I
Yeah.
think first of all, I like praying in the morning because
That's good.
yeah, you need to have God through like everything you do, and you'll succeed.
Yeah.
And workouts, I like doing my music, just writing something, and just doja.
So apart from music, what else does Diana do? What else does Diana like doing?
What else?
Yeah.
I think I would really like to go into business, mostly fashion. I think the fashion in our industry is really lagging. Like even as like us as artists, we're not dressed as artists. I think the fashion industry needs to really support us, the people who are in the mainstream media.
Yeah.
They really need to
I
pull
saw
up.
I saw a
Yeah.
project that you did and you styled yourself.
Yeah.
And I was like, girl, this is bomb.
Exactly.
And I saw there's a stylist you work with, I think more so a lot, is Karungari Kamundi.
exactly.
How did you meet her?
I met her on a set with Wakadinali. That's actually how I met my video crew.
Okay.
And she was like, I like your vibe. We can work together. Yeah. So we just started working together from then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the styles have been insane, like
I
out of this
know.
place. And I'm just like, this definitely looks like you.
Yeah. In Kenya, like, I feel like we are scared. I feel like we are scared to go overboard.
Yeah.
I'm not scared. I'm ready to open that
gateway, that path
gate,
for other
for
people.
us for like the creative minds that we can do anything. We don't have to be scared. We don't have to like be scared because of our culture and anything. Let's go and take this fashion thing.
Yeah.
Let's take it to the next level.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You is a baddie.
Oh,
Are you a baddie in
course.
real life? Like, are you that bad attitude girl? Like, you can't mess with me. Is that how you are? Ama, that's what you want people to
I feel
portray you.
like, I'm a shy person, but when I entered into the industry, I chose that, especially when the freestyle went viral.
Yeah.
It looked like such a baddie, so I had to
Yeah.
stick with that because that's what I chose. So I had to portray that image. But on the low, I'm like really shy and introverted.
Really?
Exactly, man.
Oh, you do not strike me as an introvert.
I am. It's so weird.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I saw somewhere that you want to be a stylist, or you
Yeah.
actually want to get into that industry.
Oh, I have to.
Yeah?
We're taking this to the next level, guys. We're
That's-
taking this to the next
That's
level.
what's up. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that you're gonna be styling yourself in these the musics that you're gonna be making.
Yeah.
I know you have Thank Me Later coming up. So
Yeah,
are we gonna be
exactly.
getting
Oh, crazy. This is crazier, man. I'm
Yeah.
monstered up here. We're
Yeah.
getting crazier.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
For you being a female in this industry, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit hard for women. What do you think?
I feel like, first of all, the women on top are not supporting women on the lower side. You know, for men, I
Yeah.
see Calligraph Jones doing the Kali Cartel, he'd put his guys there, he'd bring Caterpillar close to him and mentor him.
Yeah.
But with women like Femi One, they don't wanna hear stories about shores. Like they like already kind of have beef with you for no reason. They just don't wanna holler at you for some weird reason. So I feel like personally, women don't support women in the industry a lot. Yeah.
Why is this the case though? And do you think it's gonna get better?
It has to get better.
It has
man.
to.
I'm here.
What should we do?
I'm here, man. Cause is here.
Cause is here. Cause is gonna help.
We're bringing women to the table.
Yeah.
We're all gonna win this awards for sure.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about you performing. Apart from performing at what we spoke about earlier on the Boiler Room, is there anywhere else you've performed?
Yeah. The Rema show, but it was like impromptu. It was just like Wakadinali just bringing me out. Yeah, it was crazy. It was so unplanned. Yeah, but you know, I had to be ratchet on that day. I was twerking everything.
Do you get nervous before you go perform, or was this just at Boiler Room and you're like, I'm over it now. I can do it.
I think the nervous part is before you get on stage, because you're mostly worried about, is everything going to be okay? How am I going to look on camera? Is the music going to be okay? How am I going to sound? But as soon as you get on stage, it just disappears. You just go. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So there's a question. I'm sure I'm going to get slammed for this, but it is what it is. The Wakadinali crew. Who would you sleep with?
Yo.
Oops.
Who would I let tap there? Maybe Suicider.
For real?
Man, they always look so monstered up. Man, they will kill me.
Why? Is it that there's like good rapport?
Yeah, he's nice.
He's nice?
Yeah.
So is that like your favorite?
You want me to choose favorites?
Do you have a favorite?
Oh my god, like lyrically or like relationship wise?
Both. Let's do lyrically and then relationship wise.
Lyrically, I feel like, oh my gosh, they're all so good. If I choose a favorite, they'll get angry at me.
For real?
Oh, man, let me just choose relationship wise. I think Siwa is more relatable. Yeah. Definitely.
Let's talk about Riswa. How was this for you? Because I feel like that blew up. You know, you guys got a lot of recognition.
Yeah.
On Riswa 1 and then there's Riswa 2.
Yeah.
How was this for you?
Riswa 1, Riswa 2. I feel like it was I wanted it to blow up more, man. For me, it was like a letdown. I'm still expecting it to reach 1 million views, guys. So go watch it. You let me down,
guys. If you're listening, go watch Riswa 1 and 2. Okay.
Yeah. Go support your girl.
Gotta add those views. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
I think that was like my first video, like nice video to come out.
What do you mean nice video? You got beautiful videos, girl. Before that,
it was wretched.
I mean, you was doing the thing, you know.
Thank you.
What does Riswa mean for the people who don't know?
Riswa is Sister Shengo. I think it's just, you know, when someone is possessed and then you say Riswa, it's like kutoa mapepo. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
That's what it means?
Yeah, exactly.
That is so interesting. Who came up with that?
Guys in the hood, man.
Guys in the hood.
Yeah.
Shout out to guys in the hood, man. So
shout out to them.
This lingo of the hood, it's ever changing.
Always. It's always.
How do we keep up?
Yo, even I can't keep up.
Even
sometimes
you can't
I'm
keep
like,
up.
yo, you guys just stay with your language. I'll just stay talking English.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You can't keep up.
You can't keep up.
Man.
But you be keeping up with the bars.
I try.
You try.
I try, man.
When it comes to bars, because I know that is key, especially for a drill rapper or a rapper in general.
Yeah.
How do you come up with your bars, girl?
I feel like most of my bars are just influenced with everyday life, and like you're saying, the constant changing lingo in the streets.
Yeah.
So that really influences it a lot.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
That is what's up. I think you are pretty dope, to be honest.
Thank you.
You've worked with an amazing photographer in, I'd say, a lot of your projects.
Yeah.
Jesus, Adam.
Exactly.
Yo, shout out Jesus. If you're listening, I really think his work is out of this world.
Thank you.
How did you link up with him? Because I saw you guys did a project together. You've done a couple of projects together.
Yeah. So how I linked. That's the same way I linked up with my video crew in the Riswan project when Suicide was the one who called the video crew. So when those guys had the Riswa project, they were like, hey, yo, you guys, you're cool. We have to work on more projects. Yeah. So that's how it just started. And we've been working like together ever since, just pushing it. Yeah.
So you work with a lot of guys, you know, especially when you're in the studio, you're cooking up all these rhymes, all these flows, and all these bars. How does it feel for you being a female? Do you get intimidated?
Man,
You're like, I gotta prove to these niggas that I'm the
ones
one.
who should be intimidated because I'm coming for their crowd. I'm sure they're already intimidated, yo.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. I love your confidence. Where did that stem from?
I think the anger of just not getting what I deserved.
Really?
Yeah, I just felt like, man, enough is enough. I just have to go and get it. Yeah, I have to be confident and just go get it.
So here you are, you're pushing yourself through your anger. That's beautiful.
Man, you have to use that anger usefully, or else you just end up fighting or just doing something crazy. Just use it creatively.
Use it creatively, she says.
Yeah.
Now, let us talk about Thank Me Later. A lot of people have been waiting for this for a long time.
Me too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It has 13 songs.
Yeah.
Please tell us about the process and what we should expect.
So this album actually came out like I finished it during the Valentine's period.
Okay.
But it took a while to like release it because like I said, when you get features, people take a while to like respond. So that also delayed the process. I had to wait for the features to come back. I had to do a couple of videos before I release it. There's just so much process into it before you just can't release it without planning. So that's what's up.
How does it sound like?
Oh man, you'll thank me later. That's how it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's all drill, all rap.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Do you feel that your association with Rongarede still casts a big shadow over your solo career?
I don't think so. I feel like it actually catapults me to where I'm supposed to be because everyone just knows me from there. That's my beginning. So I'm actually glad for that association. It's pushed me a lot. Yeah.
How did this come to being? Where did you guys link up?
So they had a song that I had done in studio. Like when I was in high school, I did that
Still
song.
in high school,
I swear.
Yeah.
And left it there just like because I didn't know how much potential I had. I was just doing music as a hobby.
Yeah.
So they had that song and they're like, no way. How is this Shore doing music just as a hobby? We need to link up with this Shore.
Yeah.
So they found me and came to where I lived personally.
For real?
Yeah.
And he had you home.
Home. And I was like, you guys are crazy. I don't even know you guys, first of all.
Yeah.
So it was that crazy.
How was it for you? You have all these people telling you how amazing you are. And did you believe that you are that amazing? Or even for you, you're just like, I'm just doing this as like a hobby side gig. And you didn't think that, it would come into being something as big as it is now?
So, like, I think when I began, I didn't believe, like, what people were saying that I'm good or anything. I was doubting. I'm like, they probably tell everyone this so that they don't hurt their feelings or something.
Yeah.
But as I went on and just had other people recording, I was like, man, I'm good. Because what they were recording was shit, man. No offense.
Yeah.
So I was like, girl, I'm amazing.
So you hold very high regard and standards for your music.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, exactly, man. You have to be your first fan always in everything you do.
Ukweli.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
I know this, but people are asking if Dyana Cods is your actual real name.
Oh, yeah,
It
for
is.
sure, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you say it's like your parents knew you were gonna get into music because of your surname
like,
Cods.
yeah, I feel like it's God's plan always. I feel like even before you're born, God always knows your destiny. So for me to be called Cods, it was just God's plan.
Hey,
Yeah, it's
yay,
real.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Thank Me Later. It's being released on the 15th. That's in
this
3
Saturday.
days. Yeah. Now, are we having a listening party? What is the plan?
Guys, listening party download msikizo ngoma kwa earphones kwa room. Give me those streams. Yeah, give me those streams.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What is different about Thank Me Later and your first album, River Lake Nilot?
I think River Lake Nilot I was more in the emotional part and just going back to where I started, the acoustic. I was really more into acoustic and singing.
Yeah.
But then I sat back and realized, like, man, nobody wants to hear me singing. Like,
I do. I think you have such beautiful vocals, girl.
Thank you. But I just felt like people don't prefer me singing. So I was like, let me just rap for them. Give me that one breakthrough song, then I go back to singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it could be, like I was telling you, a mix, because here we also had Nicki Minaj singing and then also rapping. So I feel like you can do both.
Yeah, I could do both.
Yeah, you could. So your first album, River Lake Nilot, was very Afro influenced.
Yeah.
Was there a reason as to why?
I don't know. I felt like I needed to go back. Yeah, and I needed to sing. I was rapping too much at that era.
Yeah.
I just needed a singing album. Yeah, and that's how it came up.
Nice. And then, so we have Thank Me Later, which has you more so rapping.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, in every song.
That's what's up. And your producer, RS66, is there. Who else was producing in that in the album?
There was also one other producer, Africa. Shout out to him. He has dope beats. Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's what's up,
Yo.
girl. I feel like your energy is it's contagious, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're an amazing soul.
Thank you.
Your vocals, you were doing music. Did you have training for that? Did you have like vocal training sessions? Or were you, or what were you doing when you were in school for music?
For music, it was, when I got into music school, I thought we were just gonna do those vocal trainings. But when I got into it, I found out we were doing African dances. I was like,
what?
Man, this ain't for me.
The African dances?
Yeah, you remember those MFA dances? Like, what did you do music?
No, I didn't.
Man, it was bad.
Yeah, it was?
Nah, man. So I think basically at some point I did vocal training. Yeah, at Winton. And also I took kidogo. But they weren't like, let me not.
Yeah. But then is that where you also learned how to play the guitar?
I think playing the guitar, I just kind of self-taught myself and just learned from YouTube. Yeah, just simple chords.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, there's a video you did on your YouTube, which I think, I don't know, was your first, and you were doing a cover for the OG Jones.
Man, girl.
Shout out.
That video looked right.
The video was dark. We couldn't really see you,
Man,
but the bars though.
Yeah.
So you're doing covers. How do you pick what cover to do?
When I did that, I had just started my YouTube channel again. So there was nothing. I think I didn't have content. So I was like, this is what's trending. Let me just hop on it. Maybe I might get more views from this challenge.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it didn't work out like that.
Yeah.
Everyone was doing it apparently. I wasn't the only person who thought of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I feel like you are really, really putting us out there on the map, especially doing drill, you know, because I don't feel like a lot of female artists are doing drill.
Yeah, I feel like most Kenyans were just crowded in one area. We all want to do like gengeton. We want to do what's trending, what's in the club.
Yeah.
But I want to be diverse. I don't want to be limited to Kenya alone. As I said, I want to go international.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And I believe that you will be able to do that.
Amen.
Is Cards dating?
Oof.
Is she seeing someone?
Oh, man.
Can somebody slide in the DM or what's happening?
Man, you can slide in my DM if it's business.
Are you seeing somebody though?
Nah, man.
No?
I've just been out here chilling, focusing on my career. Yeah. I don't want those... men this day, I don't know, maybe I haven't found the right person. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man.
But you're going to say something about men. Men these days, ati ebu
They're
maliza.
everywhere. They're jumping onto everyone.
Yeah?
Man, I ain't
you
about
don't
that.
want that.
I don't want that. I don't like niggas who are too outgoing. I like geek people.
Yeah.
Like if you're a geek, damn, man, that's crazy.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I like that. So, I would want to believe that you also want to tour. Have you gotten a chance to tour in KE?
I actually didn't know there was touring in KE.
Hey babe, there's touring in KE. Unaanza Nairobi alafu nenda Kisumu, nenda Mombasa
Does it really
hivi.
work like it works in other like?
I don't know, but people do be trying to tour.
But I feel like I could.
Yeah?
I'd like to do more of like out of Kenya tour mostly. But I'd also like to tour coast, Kisumu, like this areas.
Abroad.
Yeah.
Where would you want to tour? Since we are talking international.
Internationally, I'd like to first start touring Africa, you know, Tanzania, do a couple of collabos with Rema, Ruga, you know, I'm expecting those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You also had like Pop Smoke freestyle flow.
Exactly.
That shit was lit.
It's crazy. That's when
crazy.
the jail era started.
Yeah, that is when it did. Is that why you were like, okay,
That's
this
when I
is
was
how I'm gonna come
influenced.
out?
Yeah, I was like, hey, this is my shit, man. Like
Yeah.
the rest of the times, the hip hop wasn't getting me. Like it did get me during this jail era. I felt like this was my genre, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
What should we expect from Dyana?
Expect fire, man. Expect a takeover. Expect Grammys. Expect BET Awards.
Yes.
Expect everything. Expect it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, performances, are you going to be performing anywhere? Should we look out for you anywhere?
Yeah, hopefully. I pray they book me up this time, man.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, I'll be monstered up again and I'll start killing people in the industry.
I'd want to know management. You got a manager? You just decided to do it solo dolo?
Oh, I'm telling you, I just decided to go solo. And I felt like I love having creative control. I love wanting to be able to say when I can release music, when I want to do this. So I feel like for now, I just prefer doing solo.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I
That's
like
what's
that.
up.
And I feel like it's better just being solo.
It's definitely, this management things, people think they get into it and it's fun. It's not fun, man. It's
not
crazy.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think, or where do you think our Kenyan music industry is heading? Where do you think it is now, and where do you think it's heading?
Where it is now. I think now we're definitely trying with the music videos. We're definitely shooting better videos. We have Nikita Kering representing us.
You love
very
Nikita,
well.
huh?
I mean, I don't love her, man, but she's doing the most.
Yeah,
So
she is.
I'm just being honest. But she has a nice team. She's just representing us very well. Yeah.
I'd want to talk about your team. Shout out your team.
Man, shout out to them.
You have a stylist. You have your whole videography team. So you met them all when at Riswa?
Yeah, we all met there, and they bumped it. They loved my tracks.
Yeah,
and they just said we'll be working with you. We'll push you.
Since then, you guys have been together. You guys get each other, and you're like, this
we're
is
definitely
how it is.
pushing it to the mainstream.
I cannot wait to see what you guys have in store for us with Thank Me Later?
I can't wait to.
So, what's gonna be your first music video from the album?
I'm dropping the first music video on the same day.
Oh, on the same day, honey. What?
We ain't playing.
What? So on the same day, we get a music video.
Man,
Are you gonna tell us which one?
Exactly. This foreign feature Brooklyn Boys that's gonna come out first, and then we have Tinder Swindler with Wakadinali next. Yeah.
So Brooklyn Boys, Wakadinali. Do you? I don't know. Would it be weird if I asked you who do you think is the best?
Yo. I think they're all representing the scene very well. They're all so good, man. They have their own flows. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Dyana Chords, Kim Jong Chords. I really love that name.
Thank you.
What would you want to be remembered for?
Women empowerment, yo.
Hey.
Like I said, I'm here for that always. I feel like there are too many single moms, especially where I come from. You know, we shouldn't have to depend on men every time we want to get something. You want to, man, let's empower women and just do something for them.
What advice would you give a lady who wants to get into this industry, especially like if they want to do what you're doing? What advice would you give them?
I say, man, work for it. Don't wait for anyone to do it for you. Go get it yourself. There's no one who's going to help you if you don't help yourself. Yeah. So help yourself first. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. So my time is almost up. I got like 6 minutes left. And I feel like since you're the queen of drill.
Yeah.
We got Kim Jong Chords. I really love that name, by the way. I feel like it's only right that you do a freestyle for us.
Oh my goodness.
Tafadhali. Like a little something.
Oh man, my mind is blank.
Please, it can even be like a song you've done, you know. It can, I don't know, mesh it up with a freestyle. I don't know, just something for us. Please. Tafadhali.
Yo, my mouth went blank. Ooh, I'm not as bad as I thought I was.
Nah, honey, you are.
Okay, isn't the table no lose or swallow and then
your mind goes blank, yeah?
I'm trying to remember every lyric I ever
wrote.
Oh my God, please excuse me on that part.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, guys. Okay. But next time I'll definitely drop something.
It's okay, not like a studio after this. No, you're entering Radio 254 studio after this. So we have Thank Me Later that is dropping on Saturday, and you are also gonna be dropping a music video on the same day.
Yeah.
Man, are you excited? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a little extra pressure. I'm hoping like people receive it well and stream it. Yeah. No, trust you me, people are.
Platforms, where is this album going to be available? What platforms?
For now, this is gonna be exclusively out on Boomplay. So guys, you make sure you go stream it on Boomplay.
Yeah, go download Boomplay if you don't have it.
Listening party, you call.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, listening party. Is there gonna be a listening party? Should we?
It's gonna be in your earphones.
It's gonna be in your
rooms.
Don't worry. Maybe I can call you. We have a listening party in the studio. Sing the Radio 254. You know, we just come vibe here. Yeah. Play the whole album, have drinks, you know, just have good banter, good vibes, you know, invite everybody who was in the project. Yeah. That would be dope,
That would be very dope.
Okay. But thank you so much, baby girl, for gracing us with your presence. You're an amazing person. Nice. I feel like you are gonna get into that international stage.
Thank you.
Keep doing the bilingual in your bars, in your rhymes, in your flow. Just keep doing you, man. Nice. And I'm here for you. I'm here for it all. Man. We're gonna be supporting you.
Man.
And is there anything else you'd wanna, sign off with?
I'm here for the women, man. The women empowerment. We have to bring the women to the table this time, guys. It's all about us this time.
That's what's up. Plug us with your socials.
Okay, so you can get me on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, man. At Dyana Codes. That's DYANA.CODS.
Hey,
Yeah.
you heard it right here live on the Tuchapiane hour with your girl Sonia Pinto. It has been amazing having you guys over, man. And man, Diana, we can't wait for you to release that album on Saturday. Guys, you heard it. It's only going to be on Boomplay. Thank Me Later. It has 13 beautiful, amazing songs. Make sure you go stream them. And make sure you keep listening to Radio 254, the best radio station in the 254. I'm going to leave, of course, a song playing. I'm going to be playing Fanya Mambo by Dyana Chords. Let's get it.
Ziggy ziggy zagaze, fanya harusi ya kishe. Ziggy ziggy zagaze, fanya upusi mpaka che. Ziggy ziggy zagaze, fanya harusi ya kishe.